Hello, this is Lorenzo with Carlos, grab Gswing, and today we're going to discuss the 5 biggest hitting mistakes that the best hitters in the world don't do that every other player, youth, high school, college, and pro are being taught to do. Number 1, staying back. Just about every player, or the majority of them, are told to stay back. What that means is they're told to stay over their back foot. Stay back. You hear that in the stands all the time. Stay back. Stay back. We're going to show you that the best hitters in the world don't stay back. They make a positive move. The problem with staying back, if we stay back, that's going to cause us to 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, come around the pitch. Number 2, that causes us to also make contact out in front, and we can't let the ball travel. We've got to make a linear move first before we make a rotational move. So again, we don't want to stay back because it causes us to come around the pitch and hook, whether I'm righty or lefty. Carlos, take it over with Mike.
With Mike, we can see that there's a dot in the middle of his belt buckle, and when he lands, the dot's behind him. He made a positive move forward, landing hips inside the knee, knees inside the ankle.
Okay, Mike Trout, one of the best hitters in the world. When it's all said and done, his career will probably be the gold standard. So let's look at another hitter, not just Mike Trout. Let's go to Nolan Arenado. As you can see, the dot is in his belt buckle. I'm going to go to heel plant. His front foot is landed, and there you see the dot behind his back hip. So if you notice, he made a positive move. So did Mike Trout. They did not stay back. So whenever you hear stay back, that is false. You don't want to do that. You want to create what's called a positive move. Number 2, stay front side closed. As players, how many times have you heard stay front side closed? Nothing can be further from the truth. The best baseball players, the best softball hitters, pitchers, baseball hitters, baseball pitchers, they all open up. We are rotational athletes. When we get our linear move positive, we have to rotate. When we rotate, we are open. So if you're being taught stay front side closed, the only thing that'll work is your hands. And why are we going to swing 31 ounces with our hands? Best players in the world, Mike Trout, low.
We see before contact, he's in perfect bat lag and his body's rotated. His shoulders are open.
Nolan Arenado, before contact, there's the ball. He's in bat lag. He's completely rotated. We do not want to stay front side closed. Number 3, take your knob to the ball. How many times as a player have you heard, take your knob to the ball, take your knob to the ball, okay? The best hitters in the world do not take their knob to the ball. You don't want to take your knob to the ball because, Carlos, if you take your knob to the ball, and I get to here, all I got left is to come around the baseball. The best hitters in the world have to come above the ball, above the pitch, and then the barrel works from back to front. Mike Trout.
We can see ball, the knob of his bat, clearly above the pitch.
Okay? Nolan Arenado. There's the ball, there's his hands, and there's his knob above the pitch. We don't get on top of the ball, our hands go above the pitch. Number 4, and the biggest myth of all, get on top of the ball. Not one good hitter gets on top of the ball. Don't let anyone tell you any different. We do not get on top of the ball. Think about it. Balls are all coming at an angle, coming down. How in the world am I going to be a successful hitter with my barrel working down? That's number 1. Number 2, I have to have perfect timing to catch that ball here if my hitting zone is this window right here coming down. Another myth about hitting down on the ball. You will not create perfect backspin for the ball to go in the air. That's a total myth. Again, do not believe for 1 minute that you can be successful as a hitter getting on top of the ball. The best hitters in the world don't get on top of the ball. Let's play Mike Trout.
Hands are above the pitch and the barrel's working underneath the hands.
Nolan Arenado. Here you go. Hands working above the pitch, barrel working back to front. Again, we do not want to get on top of the ball. Our barrel works back to front, south to north. It does not work this way. Why it's even such a big myth. Every breaking ball and off-speed pitch is designed to go down. Why would I try to hit and get on top of the ball on a ball that's going down? I'm going to miss it all the time. That's why you hear guys, oh, he can hit a fastball, but he can't hit a curveball. When you can't hit a curveball, you can't hit a slider or a changeup or anything that's cutting or going down, is because your barrel's working this way instead of working the proper way of going this way. Again, do not get on top of the ball. The barrel works south to north, back to front. Number 5, every hitter's been told, hit the ball out in front. Nothing could be further from the truth. We do not want to have contact out in front, because then that leaves us susceptible to the changeup, anything curveball, slider, breaking ball, off-speed pitches. We want to let the ball travel to where we land on our front foot. So when I land, I want to make contact on my front foot. If I'm trying to get the ball out in front, I have to swing what's called east to west, casting, and try to make contact out here. As you can see, my barrel's also already hooking the ball. If somebody's throwing an outside pitch, a slider, a fastball outside, look what happens. My barrel can't even cover that pitch because I'm coming this way to make contact out in front. When in reality, the best hitters in the world get to these pitches on their front foot, inside pitch, middle pitch, outside pitch. Low.
Mike Trout letting the ball travel and contact point on his front foot.
Nolan Arenado letting the ball get to his front foot, contact point right on the front foot. So I repeat, you do not want to make contact out in front. You want to let the ball travel to your front foot and get your barrel to your front foot correctly, south to north, not east to west.
So the 5 things that the best hitters in the world don't do that you're being taught to do: stay back, stay front side closed, take your knob to the ball, get on top of the ball, and hit the ball out in front.
Now, if the best hitters in the world don't do that, then why are you being taught to do that? Learn the Gswing, learn how to hit correctly to have success. Do not do the things that you're not supposed to do or the things that are being taught to you incorrectly. Learn what the pros do and how they have success. Learn the Gswing.